You guys know that I'm always around for some good old-fashioned beef, especially when it comes to the world of mixed martial arts. It makes the fights fun. It makes things beyond the fights fun. The beefs with journalists and ex-fighters and commentators and all this stuff. It's interesting. It's fascinating. And I don't know, if you're a combat sports fan, you're probably into this as well. But what I don't like is when people try to play the game, play the system. It's almost like that WWE fake beef when fighters try to manufacture something that isn't really there. They try to pull one over on the viewers and the fans to get the juices going for a particular fight. That I do not like. Actually, that is quite aggravating, but it's the most aggravating when it's done poorly. If it's done so well that you can't tell, I mean, I guess, what am I wouldn't even be talking about it, right? I'd be the one saying this is real, this is legit, whatever. But when it's done so poorly that is like it's done here with Paulo Costa, it's terrible. And I like Paulo Costa. I think he's funny. I think he's great for the sport. I think he had an amazing performance on Saturday. But when I saw this clip, dog, this makes no sense. Now, if you guys remember when Paulo Costa had the massive weight miss against Marvin Vettori back in the day, like a few years ago, and he still came out, and I think Vettori still won that fight, but Costa looked good. Costa looked good in that fight, but he missed weight by like an insane amount. They were asking him about it, and I remember his explanations and what he was saying was just so ludicrous and nonsensical that Vettori was laughing at moments and just been like, dude, what is he even saying? What's going on? This is exactly the same thing. This is where he's on Ariel's show and he's talking to him about why he doesn't like Khamzat Chimaev. And his answer makes absolutely no sense. The narrative that he's trying to spin is completely illogical. And if anybody didn't see through whatever nonsense Paulo Costa was saying, then I don't know what to tell you, because it smelled like complete BS. That being said, still an interesting story, I suppose, in the sense of, hey, now I get to cover the fake beef story as opposed to the real beef. But so, hey, I'm still kind of happy he tried to pull off this nonsense. But I digress. Let's get into the mix. Let's see if you guys agree or not with my take on this story just completely not adding up. It's kind of like watching one of those interrogations where somebody committed a crime and they're trying to say what really happened and weave this story, and it's not really adding up and it's not making sense. That's this right here. Okay, so check this out on Ariel's show earlier today. He starts off by saying, hey, did you see the tweet from Khamzat Chimaev? Because at the presser, he was saying how Khamzat said some very bad things to his fiance or his girlfriend or whatever, soon to be his wife, I guess. And first of all, none of it really made sense anyways. I don't think this is Khamzat's style to go out and attack somebody's wife or fiance. I highly doubt he would do that without any previous discussion or buildup or whatnot. But listen to the story. Ariel asked him if he saw the tweet that Khamzat put out, and you can hear him respond. Check this out.
Did you see his tweet about the DM?
He said it was she who wrote to me, Habib. Yeah, I saw that. This is not true, because I saw the whole storyline. I'd like to ask him why you erase all the message.
Oh, okay.
So show it, dog. If that's what you're saying and you have the whole thing, show it. But he still has never showed it. He's just talking about it. And Khamzat put that out there. If you're saying otherwise, put it out there. I guarantee you Khamzat has it. I don't know. But of course he doesn't. Of course he won't. Maybe he'll put out something later, some doctored thing. But anyways, just listen. It continues to baffle the mind, this story that he's concocted.
Hey, what was the first thing that he wrote? What did he write? What was it? Was it like, was he trying to be friendly, or was he?
Straightforward question. What was the first thing that he wrote? Because he's saying he just said he started it. Pretty easy question. Go back, look. What did he say? Now listen to how he answers this.
Trying to be aggressive.
No. I was look. To everybody understand the contest. I will say the contest.
Please.
We were in Abu Dhabi 1 month before the fight, something like that. 1 month, 3 weeks before the fight. The fight was on. I was there to fight him.
Stall it then, yeah?
I was training, everything normal, but he felt stressed. He felt stressed because we had a fight come up. And I was there. I was there in Abu Dhabi to fight him, to beat him. And
so this is when he pulled out of the Khamzat fight, and Kamaru Usman had to come in at late notice. So he just basically stalled for like 2 minutes saying a bunch of nonsense. It's telling the place where it happened. Who cares? Telling that they were building him for a fight and saying he's stressed. Okay, you're assuming that, but all right, cool.
To hit him, to beat him badly. I was prepared for that. So, for some reason, I would say, I don't know why, but I presume because he's not confident. He's not confident enough, as he pretend to be, as he want to show he is. So, for some reason, I think for lack of confidence, he say, I'm gonna send a message for his woman. I will threaten her. I will try to express my frustration, my lack of confidence to her. This is a kind of coward action. I'm gonna attack her. And he texts Tamaya. He say, you man is not a man enough. He's a what did he say? Kind of, yeah. He likes men, and he sent me a descendant picture. He sent her a descendant picture. He say, look, he lost to a descendant. He likes black men. He's a kind of not man enough. You should look for a better man than him. Something like that. Something no sense. This guy, I think he was very stressed.
Okay, so let's unpack this gobbledygook of an answer that has gone on for multiple minutes. Ariel asked him what was the first thing that Khamzat says in the text. He then goes on this entire monologue saying that he was upset, he was stressed, he was confident, but not confident. It was fake confidence. And so because of that, it was a cover for the lack of confidence. And he decided to reach out and text his woman that she should find a real man. What is this? What is this? What are all these? And then you still haven't answered. You're basically the long-winded answer to that very simple question is he texted your girl apparently unprovoked out of the blue. We never heard him do this ever, and it definitely does not seem in line with his character. I know what you're saying. I'm a Khamzat fan, whatever. So I'm biased, but just ask yourself, from if you know Khamzat and you've seen how he behaves and seen how he carries himself, does this sound like something that he would be doing, messaging the fiance or girlfriend of somebody's about to fight and saying all this stuff unprovoked? Now, if she's coming at him or you guys are he thinks you're messaging him through her account or whatever, and you're talking smack, yeah, he's going to engage. We see that with Khamzat. He'll definitely not afraid to fire back. Definitely at the presser, he's not going to be afraid to talk smack to you. But this whole story doesn't add up. And it's more sus when you go on this entire windy, curvy road to a very simple question that should have been, the first thing he said was, you should find another man. And he made a joke about me when I fought Israel. That's it. All of this weaving and bobbing and nonsense. Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. This is crazy. This is crazy, very poorly thought out. And obviously, maybe there's like shades of truth, little pieces, little elements. Like he did message them, I suppose. They probably messaged back and forth, but clearly, Paulo, you're lying, dog. That's it.
He was on a stressed situation. He tried to express all his frustration on her. So he sent this message. Of course, she sent some message back. But
what did she say? What did she say back to him? I'd love to know.
What you say?
I say that you don't involve our family because you never involved his family and anything.
You say don't involve my family on this business. It's not about us because you never would involve your family on this. Is between you and Paulo. This is disrespectful. This is not a kind of thing that a man should do.
Right.
If you want to talk to Paulo, and this is not about me, it's not my business. This is only business, take care of your problems, you and Paulo. She said something like that.
Okay.
This man, I hate this motherfucker. I hate this guy. I want fight him. I want to fight him. I want to take everything that he has. I want to take because I truly believe I'm one of the worst opponents for him because I'm strong. I never go back. I never regret. I have.
Okay, look. Paulo actually looked awesome on Saturday. I got to give him that. I got to give him major credit. Everybody thought he was going to lose to Kopylov, and maybe we weren't really thinking just how good Paulo Costa is. He's very good, very talented, very powerful, very strong. And could he beat Khamzat? I mean, everybody's got a chance. I mean, he just fought a pure striker pretty much in Roman Kopylov. It's a completely different animal to fight Khamzat Chimaev. Obviously, we all know that. I mean, who would I pick in that fight? Khamzat all day. But my point is, we know what you're doing, dog. Like everybody, is it not obvious? He's just trying to angle and get a fight because he thinks Khamzat Chimaev, if he loses, maybe that might be right there for him to get. But if he wins, now he's got something that he's trying to build, some sort of a beef, some sort of a reason, a why as to why he should get a title shot. And granted, they were scheduled to fight once upon a time. So from that standpoint, I get the strategy and I get why he's making up this nonsense and like telling 1/10 of the truth and just but like the story is so nonsensical and just terrible that yeah, I don't know. It's I guarantee you Ariel sees through it as well. But he's got a relationship with Paulo. He's trying to be polite. Doesn't want to like completely call him out. Like he's calling him out in a polite way. He's like, I'd love to know what was the first thing he said. Oh, I'd love to read the exchange. What did she say back? Like asking some good questions. And obviously their answers are just completely not making sense. So anyways, I saw this and I just thought it was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, he gets a little bit of credit for effort. He's trying something, trying to get himself back in the mix, trying to make himself relevant. But I don't know. I don't know. You got to think it through. You got to think through that narrative a little bit better if you're going to just weave something completely out of thin air. You guys had kind of something. You guys almost fought, I think, right? Once you guys were in the PI or something like that. That's real. Why you have to go and make this thing up? And now you're all of a sudden talking about this. Has happened so long ago and you're bringing it up now. It's like, we know what's going on. But anyways, you get a tiny bit of credit for effort, but a terrible story. It makes absolutely no logical sense. And yeah, I don't know. It was like you woke up and thought it over the morning of the presser and just gave a terribly concocted story, I guess, and thought it would pass. Maybe it is passing with people. Hey, maybe people disagree with me. We'll see. But if you do, let me know in the comments. If you agree, let me know as well. And do you think Paulo's got any shot against Khamzat Chimaev if they fight, or at least like what % shot do they have? Let me know as well. That's all I got for you guys today. I thought this was entertaining. Wanted to share it and shine a light on it. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining, and we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.